Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network. Welcome back. It's all about Cardinal healing. So excited to have our friend here, Debbie Frasca, joining us, fellow Long Islander, because I'm from New York. If people don't know where that is, so is she. And we bonded over the past few weeks, and she really has an amazing gift. Would you mind sharing what it is you do specifically?
Okay, so my name is Debbie, Cardinal Healings. So I'm an energetic intuitive healer. So I created my own modalities to energetically release trapped emotions, traumas, toxins from the body. I also do an energetic acupuncture session and a chiropractor session. I work with people all over the world through Zoom, energetically aligning their bodies, and so much more. The results are truly incredible. I love what I do. It's an absolute gift from God. I'm all about instant healing, quantum healing. Like, let's just hit that reset button, live your best life, and healing in like quantum leaps. It's so exciting.
Great. And let me just also want to point out, first of all, your website is
Cardinalhealings.com.
perfect. And the number, we're going to open up the phone lines in just a few minutes after we get started. 631-317-1291, 631-317-1291. They can call in and ask, tell me, can they ask anything? Can they ask for
Oh,
even a,
a lot of healings are deep. We have to deal with childhood traumas and stuff, but stuff that's very simple that I can release in a minute is literally like breathing issues. If whether it's from grief, like grief and heartache live in the lungs. So if someone's had a death in their family recently, like feel like there's that elephant on their chest, they can't take that deep breath. That's like something I could do really quickly. Just tap in, release some trapped emotions. So that would be the best issue to call in. And yeah.
all right, awesome. And now this type of work she's been doing, she's kind of, you've had this in you your whole life. And now you're also a carpenter, right?
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot that you do, but when did you start? I mean, you're doing this for all your friends and family, probably your whole life, right? And then you realize this is your calling.
Actually, not. I mean, I didn't know I had this gift till late. And this is another lesson. Like, it's never too late. I didn't start doing this till I was like 50. I'm 55 now. So this is my purpose. It's why I'm here. But I had to go through my own journey and learn my lessons and learn to step into my power and, the whole self doubt, the whole self confidence thing, going through those hurdles and getting to where I am today in such a high vibration of just a clear channel to help others. I've learned all my lessons. I've been through some stuff. And yeah, so it's about moving forward in life, not being stuck, having faith, just going with it.
And cardinalhealings.com, again, want to point out as an intuitive healer, she can work with you anywhere across this platform of Zoom. And really, we spoke last week. She's helped me now a few times. We've had some sessions, and can we talk about that for a sec?
Of
Do you mind?
course.
Because
Yes,
you did
yes.
text me yesterday, but with work, then sports, then I never got back to you. So we did, I have some serious stomach issues. I'll just put it that way, severe. And what she was feeling for me was that you can explain it.
So the first session we did was the clean slate deep healing. Well, even before that, I tapped into the organs, this small intestine, large intestine, stomach, where they were not happy. I used my pendulum as my tool, and then I released a bunch of trapped emotions, trapped energies. Think of like little balls of energy stuck in the organs and systems. So I released those. Actually, the rectum too holds conflict and all these emotions. I cleared that. Then we got together. We did the clean slate, releasing trauma. So many of our issues are childhood trauma. It's past life stuff too, but so much is from childhood trauma. Our parents, whether it was kids at school, parents, whatever, affects us today, and we need to clear that up. So we cleared a ton of that.
And that runs true because during the clean slate, which by the way is one of your packages, right, that you offer to everyone.
One of my sessions, yeah,
Sessions, I should call them, correct. When I could not believe, well, it took longer than we thought it was. And she goes through basically, again, I'm explaining it from my end. I'm hearing her talk and she's doing her session. She brings the angels, the archangels, and everyone in, and then she's going through each age. And at age 3, I think was like most significant, like where and I told her after the fact that I had a lot of childhood trauma. My parents fought tremendously horribly, and I feel like maybe that's part of why I am where I am in my life when it comes to relationships, because I saw some bad stuff. And I couldn't believe we were on H3 for like 20 minutes and she was trying to clear out that trauma. Like you mentioned, there's 365 days in a year. So
Right.
that year in particular, and I wish I could remember back. Now, what do people say? Well, I don't remember when I was a child. It doesn't matter. You're telling
Well,
me it's
that's
coming through
like
to you.
typical. I'm connecting with your subconscious. So what do? We block out any traumatic. We're like, I don't want to remember this. So we
Yeah.
block. People are like, I don't remember my childhood. I don't remember what happened. Like some people know it clear as day. They can see themselves in third grade at the lunchroom or whatever. But like you have traumas, you block it out. And, we're old souls. These little baby bodies, like we've been around many, many, many times. So like, these emotions, and you picked up a lot from the womb, from your mom. We picked up prenatal trapped emotions, and before you were even born, you were born with traumas and trapped emotions. So we cleared all that, and we can't discern between reality and our thoughts. So say something traumatic happened when you were 3 and you keep reliving it in your head, it's like it happened 100 more times. So we just cleared all that. I think you did feel a sense of peace, lighter, happier after that session, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And it was like you did this for how long? That was like a half hour session maybe or a
That was
little
the
longer.
hour. We did the
That was the
hour,
hour.
and
Okay, that's what I remember.
we
But
went over.
and I just was first of all, I had my eyes closed, which I'm never ever relaxed. And I felt so relaxed and so now the past 2 days have gone by and we've also done another healing we'll talk about in a second, but my bloating issues are still there. They're not as severe. I'm not crying in pain right now. So I'm really thinking there's just a lot more energy that's trapped in there. But like you said, it's not a one-time deal. It doesn't happen right with that.
Well,
If you have
this
me,
is what 40 something years of trauma and past life stuff and ancestral. So the second one we did was the womb healing. And then I did come up with candida and parasites. And you're like, oh my God, I've had,
stand by. We have a call coming in. Hold on one second. We'll talk more about that in a second. Hi, welcome to the show. You're live on the line. Who's this?
Hey, my name's Aaron. How's it going?
Good. Hi, Aaron. Please say hello just to let you know you are live on the radio here with
Hi,
our
Aaron.
friend Deborah. Please say hello. And is there a question, anything particularly you wanted to ask her?
Yeah, so I've been feeling kind of stagnant lately. I've been feeling kind of like down, and feel like I haven't been as effective at work, and I've been feeling kind of like in like a phase, and I'm trying to figure out what I could do to try to get out of this and kind of get out of this rut, and kind of clear up my mind.
Okay, so right off the bat, so many of us, we have, when we go to that low place of worry, fear, stress, anxiety, we attract entities, dark energies that make us feel depressed in a funk that you can't get out. So I did just tap in with my pendulum. You do have the entities and spirit out of body. So many of us have, and yours just came up, effort unreceived, not feeling good enough, not feeling supported, not feeling validated. So your spirit's a little out of body. So that makes you feel very tired, brain foggish, so I can clear that. So would you like, can I go ahead?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'm just gonna so does he have any entities inside? Entities, I command you to depart from Aaron, never to bother him again. Go to the light, go to the light, go to the light. Deep breath. Does he have any entities inside, attached, around him in his living space, in his home? Any evil spirits inside? Evil spirits, I command you to depart from Aaron, never to bother him again. Go to the light, go to the light, go to the light. Deep breath. Does he have any evil spirits? Does he have any disembodied spirits? Disembodied spirits, I command you to depart from Aaron, never to bother him again. Go to the light, go to the light, go to the light. Another deep breath. Is his spirit 100% his body? No, due to effort unreceived. Cancel, clear, resolve feelings of effort unreceived, not feeling supported, not feeling validated, not feeling good enough. Letting that go. Deep breath. Can I put his spirit back in his body? Yes. Just relax. Another breath. Is his spirit 100% in his physical body? Are his lungs happy? Cancel, clear, resolve feelings of depression, sadness, and depression. Release sadness and depression. Release stress and anxiety. Deep breath and download them with calm and peace. Calm and peace. Okay. Take a deep breath. Okay, so you may have felt the shift right away. I don't know, some people that are more open and have more light are more connected. I don't know, take a deep breath. I don't know if you feel a sense of peace already, but you will shortly.
Thank
You,
you.
you feel it? Take a deep breath. You'll just feel like a lighter, happier, just a sense of peace by doing that. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better.
Okay, yeah, yay.
Now explain what's happening, just so, again, we have listeners here as well as yourself, Aaron. Tell me what's going in through your mind, Deborah. So you're tapping into, how do you explain it?
So I'm a knowing. There's seers, knowers here. Some people hear the angels, and I'm just know. My tool is my pencil. So I just ask. I ask, and whatever I command is done. Like I ask, does he have any entities? Yes. I'm have the power to clear them. I just ask that they be cleared, and putting his spirit back in his body. I mean, people feel it come back in their body. They feel a sense of energy, like it's like a deflated balloon, and then you're filled. All of a sudden, your soul is filling your body again. And it's just, yeah, those energies or frequencies. I just ask that sadness, depression be released, sent to the light, download you with calm and peace. It's energy, it's vibration. I don't know, I got this crazy gift, but it's amazing and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, now what is Aaron expected to feel? Like, I know that was quick, but at the same time, you really released that.
Well, this is quantum healing. People are like, you're quick and effective. I'm like, it doesn't have to take long. It's like instant, like bam, done. Like it doesn't have to take an hour. It takes like 2 minutes to like literally feel a shift. So Aaron, let me know, I'm not putting words in your mouth. How do you feel?
I'm feeling a little bit enlightened. I'm feeling kind of more open.
See, what I noticed, because I've been doing, I don't know if you heard this, but she's been helping me, and I just feel, can I say the word happier?
Oh, absolutely.
Like happier. Like I'm a very stressed out person, and I still am, but just calmer, happier.
Yeah.
And Aaron, is there anything else that you wanted to ask? Is there anything else that you're going through that maybe she could help you with?
I'm feeling a lot better. That's really what, the main thing I've been going through. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Aaron. So there is, I don't know what your childhood was like. There's other sessions. If you want to read about them, use your intuition. If something you read about, like cardinalhealings.com, my other sessions, if you're like, oh my God, I need that, or like something resonates you, there is further work we can do, but this definitely shifted you to feel lighter, happier, and just it put you in a better place. So there's definitely more work we can do, but yeah, it was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Call 631-317-1291 if you have any more questions. 631-317-1291. Awesome. So you were saying before this, I forgot where we were. Do you remember where we were before we called? I always lose my train of thought.
Oh, the womb healing. So the parasites and the
candida. So let's talk about that. Now, this is crazy, and I don't care to tell anyone this, but I suffer with like chronic yeast infections. I get them all the time. Some women do, some women don't. So she doesn't know that. Next thing you know, I hear her explain. I'm like, I think that's the word for like yeast, candida.
So we did the womb healing, which I do it for so many reasons. For girls with period cramps, infertility, I do it to stop hysterectomies, and just for the divine feminine to open up your creativity and your connection. So I asked for the normal feminine, parasites, candida, any harmful bacteria, any parasites in the space. So and when I have to clear something more than once, it's a problem. So candida, I cleared it, still yes, clear, still yes. I'm like, oh my God, I'm clearing. I didn't know this. Then at the end, I got a yes, but it'll only clear enough so you don't want your body to go into like detox and like flu-like symptoms and like all this. So it's only going to release what's for your best and highest good. So we may have to revisit this, but at the end, you're like, oh my God, I've had yeast infections
to the point where ready, and I don't care who tells me, but the truth is, when a woman gets a yeast infection, then you got to make an appointment to see the doctor, and they can't fit you in. You got to wait a day or two, and it's like, there's the over-the-counter stuff, but there's also the pill, like called diflucan. I know. So it's so annoying for someone like me. So what I do, thank God I know someone in the pharmacy business. So I have extra pills of diflucan because, no offense, it's is it illegal? No, not really. But you could buy it over the, you can buy it over the internet from another country. But it's like it was taking. I'm uncomfortable. And you
Yeah.
want
Oh.
wait. Do you want to know something I just realized? My mother, God bless her, if she was here, she's past 5 years. She would tell you this. This is good. She had me January 10th, 1978. And at that time, my father, like she didn't have a good relationship. She was young. Had my sister 18, my brother 20, I was 21. She didn't know what was wrong with her for like the past few weeks. She went to go give birth and the doctor went, "Oh my God, you have the worst yeast infection." So I came out of her.
Oh.
She's like, I was in the tub. She's like, during like my labor pains, thinking I'm itching it, but she didn't even know what that was. So she gave birth to me. I got goosebumps with, she said the worst yeast infection the doctor's even seen. Talk about uncomfortable, but she didn't know to ask or what that was. So now I'm thinking, it came in for me through the womb back then. Maybe that's why I'm so yeasty.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow, I never thought of that. That is the truth.
I love when it all makes sense. Like what I get on my side and it's showing in the physical, like, when I have to, uric acid, and the lady, she couldn't move her hands because she had so much uric acid in her joints. I cleared. By the end of the session, she was moving her fingers. She's like, "Oh my God, it's cleared." Like energetically, I just asked it. So, I mean, for you, it was that, and we definitely have to revisit that, but
yes,
it was
was one of my great stories. I remember what my mom always talking about, the day you were born. And I totally forgot to even tell you that the other day. That is
and
so
you had
true.
a bunch of trapped emotions, prenatal, like in the womb, like I said before, you took on the emotions of your mom. And so you were born with the traumatic memories, traumas in your body and energies. So it's crazy, right? That we're fighting all this between toxins and emotions and all this. Our body, I always bring our body back to God's perfect blueprint. God made the perfect human. Our bodies are amazing. We can grow a human being inside our bodies. Why do you think it can't heal itself? Oh, it can. We've just been lied to our whole lives that we need a pill, we need a doctor, you can't just ask him if he healed. Like our organs and there's a consciousness to that's why I asked lungs, "Are you happy?" "No." "What's the matter?" "Why are you happy?" "Oh, I have some," and I just release it. Like Aaron was an example right there. I mean, the entities that his body had some effort unreceived in his body, I cleared it.
And when you say entities, can you clarify what that means? I know there's parasites, entities, evil spirits. They're just bad things, bad energy,
that are attached to those low vibe energies of worry, fear, shame, guilt, all that. And then they're attached to like that. The entities, like they are dark energies that when you go to that low place of muck and they like get her while she's down, like basically disembodied spirits are more like hitchhikers. Like they were souls that didn't cross over yet, that they want to jump in bodies and like experience the human experience still. They're not evil or harmful. They're just like hanging out for the ride.
Okay. Oh,
but the evil spirits are harmful, like.
And what are they? Like what are they? Are they people in our life coming back, or just people that we don't even know? People that have deceased, people that are stuck in the meat? Like what are evil spirits? I really don't even know.
Just dark energies that are attached to these low vibe emotions, just dark energies that get in our bodies and attach to us and like cause harm to the human. You want to take us down and we have to fight them off. And it's like staying in a high vibration. If you're in a high vibration of peace, love, happiness, and joy, they can't touch you. But when you drop down to worry, fear, stress, anxiety, it's like bam, get her. And you have to fight them off and you feel depressed. That's why so much depression is just entities that I can clear in 2 minutes. You don't need antidepressant medications that are going to make you more depressed. And suicide, if you read that, you hear the commercial, suicide.
Oh, it's like 2 minutes of all the things that can harm you. Yeah.
It's so frustrating, but
and thank you. So she also does womb healings, ladies. This is talking to someone who couldn't ever get pregnant naturally. So I've had some issues and I had to do IVF and all that great stuff. So she did a womb healing as well the other day. And like she was mentioning, found the candida, found all these things. So that could be a huge thing that's affecting me. And before you run and spend thousands of dollars on doctors, which no offense, I did years ago, I had no other choice, or God bless y'all that have insurance that covers it. Go for it. Now I do have insurance. That go figure. I used to have a really good insurance. Now I don't have good insurance, but the not good insurance pays for those things. I hate the whole medical system. It's so horrible.
That's the thing. People don't know this is available to them because it's been hidden. It's been lied. It's all woo and all crazy, cray, those people, but the womb healing. So our souls, if you believe there's souls ready to drop in, we pick our parents. And for, sometimes like I would never pick those parents, like why? But it's always a lesson. It's like some karma or something, the reason you picked your parent. But anyway, so there's a soul waiting to drop into this wood, and they're like, I ain't dropping it. You got to clean that stuff up before I drop in there. Like whether it's dark energies, there's entities in there, there's evil spirits in there, there's, it's creation. We're creating life in there. And then when you have your partner, sexual partners throughout your life, you're letting people in that space that, some shouldn't be in that space, whatever. You got to clean up that energy and just the toxins, the traumas. So literally, like this girl, she tried for 5 years to get pregnant. I did the womb healing. She got pregnant the next month, the next ovulation after 5 years. I think she's due like any day now.
Oh my gosh. Talk about crediting Cardinal healings. My goodness.
But so like literally the soul is like, I'm ready. I'm hanging out above. You got to clean through some work before I drop in,
Can I ask you a question about that? Just if you even know, because I'm Catholic. I'm not so religious at all, but I'm really good friends with the Monsignor. And actually, for my first IVF doctor appointment ever in 2014, he lives in Brooklyn. He came with me. He was friends with the doctor because his niece went there. So because Catholic, church, they don't believe in IVF and whatever. But my question to him, he didn't know. My doctor doesn't know, but someone like you may know. Okay, you have a sperm and egg, and it makes embryo. Okay. When does the soul enter? Does the soul, because then I said I made 2 embryos. Do I have frozen souls, or are they embryos? And the soul, some people say the soul comes out during birth. Some people say it happens at 5 months. When do you get a soul? When do you?
Well,
you
it's definitely not at birth, because
you already have a soul.
Yeah, all those emotions.
But is it inception, or when do you think the soul comes in?
It's like, see, the thing is, conception with a male and a female, that moment of like that light, it's like a spark of life. But then like IVF, you're not getting that spark of life.
You are. They're mixing a sperm and an egg, and it's happening in a petri dish.
Oh yeah, so maybe in the
I'm curious, because I'm like, does that mean I have 2 frozen souls in a freezer right now? And he's like, I don't know. The doctor's like, the doctor's Jewish. This guy's Catholic. Like, we don't know. I'm like, I'm just curious. I wanted to know if I have frozen souls.
Yeah, good question. I can't give you definitely. I can definitely tell you it's not at birth though. It's definitely
it's before
in the womb.
Somehow during the process. Okay,
yeah.
Thank you. Random question. Deborah, what else do you want us to know about you, your work, your healings? We still have some time here.
Yes. So if you're open to this, if anything resonated with you, if you're open to this, I mean, I see miracles every single day. I mean, people are so grateful. They're telling me, you're my new doctor. People are very against doctors that I work with. If you believe in this, you don't want medicines, what they do to you, what childhood vaccines do, all these, these doctors have to name everything. Oh, you have blah, blah, blah. Here's the pill to go with it. Like ADHD and all the, the in our food, the dyes, the vaccines. I believe that's all the problem. God made the perfect human. They just want us sick. Big Pharma wants us sick so they can make billions and billions of dollars on us. They don't want us dead. They want us dead. They want to reduce the population, but they want us sick. So we rely on their medications, and we don't need them. God, Mother Earth, all these plant medicine is real. Mother Earth gave us everything we need. And we just, the body's amazing. It's fighting off all this stuff. And I can literally energetically remove toxins, fluoride, heavy metals, like literally just ask that it be released and sent to the light, and people feel the shift instantly.
And to me, this is fascinating. What is like your husband, your family, friends say? Like, what do they say about you?
Thank God my husband believes in me, my kids, my dad. But there's some family members that think it's whack. They don't understand it. They just don't. They think it's a little woo-woo crazy. They don't. So I don't talk to him about it, because it hurts my heart to, because I know what I do. I mean, I've been doing this. I've worked with thousands of people now all over the world. They cry. They thank me. They're so grateful that they found me. They're like, oh my God, I've been waiting for this my whole life. Like, it's just, there's no denying.
Gonna make me cry again. Because she offered to work with me and help me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we have mutual friends.
Yes.
So after this, I'm taking you to the strip steak house. Okay. So we live kind of close. So thank you. But it's so nice that there's good people out there
yeah, it's just a God-given gift. There's no human that could have taught me this. I don't need a piece of paper that says I'm certified. God certified me. this is why I'm here. It's a gift from God. Like,
Bubs, I can't.
and
Well,
I love when people speak from experience. You know, I could talk about it all day, but when someone like you or Aaron speaks from experience, that's, you know, that's everything.
oh, and just curious, how many healings can you do in a day? Do you get exhausted physically, mentally, or do
No,
you have, or you could do like, do you sleep? Do you wake up at night? Do you have like normal sleep patterns? Or I'm just curious
yeah,
how your
no,
brain, mind works and body.
I sleep great. I mean, I'm in such a high vibration. I'm like out of the muck. I'm up here, like watching this from above and just like pulling everybody. I'm like at the top of the mountain, pulling everybody up. I'm like, come on up here. So this feeds my soul, like hearing the feedback that I changed somebody's life in 30 minutes, that they feel a shift, they feel better. You know, I do 8 sessions a day, some days, like literally every hour. I just like run out, take a bite of food. Like I love what I do. It feeds me. If I'm not doing, like this week, my husband's off, so I took the week off. I just doing a little. I'm like, I miss it. You know, I miss it because I just love it. It's not work for me. It's what I love doing. I love helping people, and you know, yeah.
Oh, amazing. Well, thank you so much. If we want to reach out to you for one of your sessions, please remind us of all forms of contact.
Yes, so it's cardinalhealings.com. You can click, there's a description of all the different sessions that I do. You can read about them, click the book now session. It'll bring you to you know, a date and time. If you can pick your day and time, and then you can pay through there. Facebook, Instagram is Cardinal Healings. Email cardinalhealings@gmail. Kept it very simple.
And the other connection, the cardinal, like I told her when my mom passed, and a lot of us see cardinals, and it's like, you want to hear something crazy quick before we go? So my kids wanted like one of those igloos at the restaurant, which are way too expensive. Like during the winter, they have them, right?
Yes.
So I got a cheap one off of Amazon that doesn't look like the real one with the poles, but so set it up. And the next day, this was in the winter, but it came out, there was a red cardinal inside of it. And we thought the doors were zipped up and everything. So I goosebumps again. I'm like, it's a sign. I always say this Carl's in my yard is my mom, but Cardinal Healings, Cardinals it is. You're amazing.
I'm just going to leave you with
Thank you.
One last thing. There's no such thing as coincidence. That's the problem with humanity. Oh, that was just a coincidence. Oh, that 11, that number or whatever. There's no, if everyone could get that out of their mind, it was not a coincidence. It's your angels, your guides, your past loved ones trying to connect with you. If we could just get that, that's huge. You know what I mean? Like,
Deborah, thank you so much. And I'll shoot you a text tomorrow and we'll work again soon, I hope.
Okay. Yes, I can't wait.
Thank you so much. I'm taking the kids out tonight too. We're going to make it to a vineyard for like a half hour. And then I got a free hotel room out east. My sister, her kids, the neighbors' kids, they're all coming to swim in the pool. So I'm busy tonight, but tomorrow I'll be back for work and I'll shoot you a text. Okay.
Perfect,
thank you so much.
So
love to you. Cardinal Healings, guys. Check her out. She's the real deal. Broadcasting from the business capital. Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.